Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Congressman Tom Rooney here to give you an update as to what happened this week in Congress. First and foremost, I want to congratulate my alma mater, the University of Florida, for winning the Men's College World Series. The Gators are now the fourth school in history to win titles in football, baseball, and men's basketball. So congratulations to all the guys on this team, and thanks for making all of us UF alums very proud. Legislatively this week, the House passed two immigration bills that are critically important to the security of our communities. You may remember hearing about a woman named Kate Steinle who was murdered by an illegal immigrant while she was on an evening walk with her father in San Francisco. The killer had been convicted of multiple felonies and deported back to Mexico 5 times. However, he was able to return to the United States to carry out this heinous act of violence. San Francisco's sanctuary policies failed Kate, Steinle family, and their entire community. Had our immigration laws been properly enforced, Kate's tragic death could have been prevented. That's why this week we passed H.R. 3004, aptly entitled Kate's Law, to combat sanctuaries policies that allow criminals to go free and enhance penalties for deported felons that return to the United States. Innocent American citizens deserve to know that law enforcement officials at all levels of government are following the law and ensuring illegal convicted felons are not allowed back on the streets. We also passed H.R. 3003, the No Sanctuary for Criminals Act, which ensures that unlawful immigrants convicted of drunk driving or arrested for other dangerous crimes are detained during their removal proceedings and not released on bond. While we have much work to do to improve our nation's immigration system, we owe it to the families of those who lost loved ones to take action now to stop such horrible and preventable crimes. Tuesday of this week was National PTSD Awareness Day. As a co-chair of the Military Veterans Caucus and the Military Mental Health Caucus, as well as being an Army veteran myself, I cannot put into words how important it is to me that we are meeting the mental health needs of our veterans. I often get to see and hear about the advances that we're making in treating PTSD, and I have to say that we've made some good progress, but there is still so much more that we can do. This week, I co-hosted the Veteran Suicide Prevention Briefing here on Capitol Hill, and shortly thereafter, Secretary Shulkin announced that the VA would be providing emergency mental health coverage to former service members with other than honorable administrative discharges. The mental health and wellness of former service members is critically important to me, and I look forward to working with my colleagues in Congress, as well as Secretary Shulkin, to do all that we can to help those in need. And finally this week, the House Appropriations Committee, of which I am a member, passed the Defense and Legislative Branch appropriation bills out of committee. The Defense Appropriation Bill funds the Department of Defense. This includes all operations and readiness activity in addition to the health and quality of life of our troops and their families. After years of jeopardizing our national security with unwise and unnecessary cuts to our nation's military under President Obama and sequestration, this bill is a positive step in rebuilding our military and ensuring our nation is ready to meet any new or existing threat. Importantly, it also funds a 2.4% pay increase for our troops. The Legislative Branch Appropriation Bill fully funds Capitol operations, supports Congress, funds security and Capitol Police, along with members of Congress offices. 9 million visitors come to the Capitol every year to watch how our government functions. When I ran for office, I never imagined that I'd have to fear for my personal safety on a regular basis. Notably, this bill provides funding for extra security for all members of Congress and our staff, the police, and the millions of people who visit us annually. That's all I have for you this week. Thanks for taking the time to listen to this message. I hope that you and your families have a great 4th of July weekend. And again, congratulations to the Florida Gators on winning the College World Series. God bless.